Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you all my June beauty favorites. I am filming this July 1st, and I just realized that there's about a month left for my birthday. I am a Leo baby. I was born August 1st, so we have a month for my birthday. I am in my mid-30s, so just throwing that out there. But I always say that I am celebrating my 21st birthday whenever my birthday comes around. Yes, June beauty favorites. I have a healthy mix of products here today, mostly makeup, believe it or not. Since I have been hauling a lot of clean beauty or clean makeup, I have been wearing makeup even though I am still in quarantine. I am filming this, I want to say, a couple days before I go back to work. I've got to say, I am really scared to go back to work. Yeah, I'm just really scared. The cases are going up. Especially here in California, I feel like we've become a little bit of a hot spot, if you will. I know that we reported about 8,000 cases here on Monday, so I'm freaking out. It's the world we live in. So I'm doing a little bit of pre-film so that I can kind of adjust to going back to work, since I have been in quarantine since about, I want to say, March 18, 17, 19. I'm also kind of feeling under the weather. We did go to Mammoth for a couple of weeks. Mammoth did open up June 25th. So we were out of town for a little bit. When we did get there, I felt like the elevation really messed up with me. Before we even went on this trip, the 2 days before we left, I was feeling very lethargic, and that could have been triggered by my anxiety. And when we were there, like, I required naps. Every time we would go up the flight of stairs, I would be out of breath. And today I'm like feeling the same way. So I don't know what it is, but that's kind of like an update. And then tomorrow I have a hair appointment. I figured, since I am going back to work and I'm going to be touching my clients, if I even have any clients, I may as well go get my hair done. Yeah, I booked this like a few days after I found out that we were opening back up, so we'll see, you know, where this goes. That was kind of like a long intro. I hope that you have stuck around for it. Beauty favorites for the month of June. Let me start with the Farmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner with Moringa and Papaya. I have been enjoying this a lot, as you can very clearly tell. I did recently post my review on this, so I will link that up above for you if you have yet to check it out. I have been enjoying this as my nighttime toner. For the daytime, even though today I did not use a toner, I am still using my Murad Hydrating Toner. But this has been great. I love that it gently exfoliates the skin. It does have salicylic acid, which is an oil-loving acid, so I feel like it has done a really good job at managing my oil production. And I've been loving this. It's clean at Sephora. It has great ingredients. So if you have maybe problematic skin, oily skin, or maybe are acne prone, I highly, highly recommend this toner for you. For sunscreen, I do have the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Broad Spectrum SPF 45 Hyaluronic Cloud Moisturizer. I was going to do a review on this, and I even prepped for it, took notes, looked at all the ingredients, but I don't know if you are interested in a review on this. If you are, let me know and maybe I'll film it. I have been enjoying this a lot. I use this as my SPF right before I go downstairs to work out. It is very, very moisturizing. It's still kind of lightweight. I don't feel it kind of like sitting over the skin. And it has no white cast. Let me show you. I do love the packaging. Just do a little bit here. Maybe I talked about this before. I'm not too sure. I feel like I went back and looked at everything I've talked about in my recent beauty favorites videos, but I don't think this showed up. So there. No white cast. It's very moisturizing. No scent at all. I do love that. The water drench range is free of fragrance and any drying alcohols. So if you're in the market for a chemical sunscreen, this is a good option for you. Also, if you are of a deeper skin tone, because this has no white cast, I feel like you may enjoy this as well. Or you may just want to use this all over your body for more moisture and a healthy glow, whilst at the same time protecting your skin from the rays of the sun. Let's talk primer. I recently hauled this. This is the Bite Beauty Change Maker Skin Optimizing Primer for normal to oily skin. Considering that it is going to be or is already summer, this is a great oil kind of controlling primer. I don't feel like my skin looks really oily at the end of the day or extra dewy, so I've really enjoyed this. I did try the sample of the normal to dry skin, so this is more of a moisturizing primer, and I liked it. I feel like it wasn't necessarily my favorite. I did try it after really strong exfoliating treatment and I liked it, but I feel like for my skin type, I really enjoyed the normal to oily skin primer the most. And it is what I am wearing on this skin beneath the foundation that I will also talk about, the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. Oh my gosh, I cannot put this down. I do want to do a full review on this foundation, so I'm not going to really talk about it too much, but I have been enjoying it for the month of June. I don't feel like it's congested my skin anymore. It hasn't caused any breakouts. This little guy that you see here is because, again, we were out in Mammoth and my diet just took a nosedive. I was eating chips left and right, candy, what? So that's where that came from. But I've really been enjoying this foundation and it is like the perfect match. But I do want to do a full review on this, so I'm not going to expand on my thoughts any more than I have. Just know that I've been enjoying this a lot. Blush. I am wearing this today, and this is the Tower 28 Beach Please in Magic Hour. It's just such a beautiful color. I do love the packaging here. It's just so pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty, and that is the blush I am wearing today. I cannot get enough of this. I love the formula. This is the color here for you. It's just so beautiful. I have yet to dive into the other shade, which I will probably do soon. I have been enjoying this as well. Definitely recommend that you try these out if you do love a cream blush or if you are into clean beauty as well. Another Tower 28 product that I have been enjoying is their lip gloss. It's the one I'm wearing today. Like, are we even wearing lipstick anymore now that at least facial coverings in California are mandatory, even though I do see a lot of people not wearing them? Like, are we even doing lipstick in 2020? If you are not, I highly recommend this formula. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last favorites video, but before I dove into clean beauty, I would only like purchase ColourPop and a few like, you know, things at Sephora. And their formula is a little bit sticky and it feels kind of thick. And this one is amazing. So I highly recommend this. Maybe I'll pick up a few other shades. I think I've had my eye on like the shade Fire, I think it's called. But I'll see. For now, I am really, really enjoying the clear shade in Chill. Now I am probably going to catch some heat for this. I know I talked very negatively about this, but the Rowan Vow Brow. I know that initially I said that the formula, I found it to be very dry, at least in like my first Trying Clean Beauty video, which I will link up above if you have yet to check that out. I said that it was too dry and I wasn't wowed by it, but now I have warmed up to it, and so has the pen. The pen and I have warmed up to each other. That is what it looks like on the back of my hand, and I have been enjoying my brows every time I use this pencil. So if you're into clean beauty, I highly recommend that you check this out. And if you are not into clean beauty and would like something a little bit more inexpensive, the ColourPop Brow Boss is still a favorite. So, you know, just throwing that out there as well. I do want to do kind of like a side-by-side comparison between the Kosas bronzer in medium golden bronze and the Ilia Beauty bronzer. However, that one is currently sold out both on Sephora and the Ilia website, and I think I may have read somewhere that it is coming back in August, so I will wait until that comes back in stock so that I can do kind of like a side-by-side comparison and really you know, tell you which one I prefer. I have been wearing this bronzer for the month of June and I've been enjoying it. I do just want to see which one looks better on my skin, because I do feel like this is a very warm bronzer, and you know what, I don't mind. But it is kind of like a shimmery, it's a shimmery bronzer. Let me do a swatch for you. So that is what that looks like there. It is a beautiful bronzer, but I just want to compare the two of them. So stay tuned for that video coming soon. But for the month of June, I have been enjoying this. Last but not least, I do have a book favorite. Quarantine has allowed me to read when I'm not on my phone for about 10 hours a day. This is the book by Glennon Doyle, Untamed. Was able to read a few chapters while we were up in Mammoth. I want to say halfway. I'm on page 142 and there are about, yeah, 333 pages. I've really been enjoying this book, so if you need a book recommendation for the summer, check this one out. So that is all I have for this month's beauty / one book favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that you are all staying safe and hopefully wearing your masks. And yeah, I think that is all I have. I will see you all in my next, wait, maybe, yeah. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. I'm having a venti pink drink. Hadn't been to Starbucks in, I want to say two weeks. I did do the drive-through and I got a venti pink drink. I usually get grandes, but today I felt like I needed a venti. And I also tried the Impossible breakfast sandwich, which I highly, highly recommend. Someone must be walking their dog.